Alright guys, this is my epic journey explanation, my pre-epic journey video. I'll be explaining what the epic journey is all about. Like I said before, not much to do with wrestling, but I cannot wait for it. I'll give you a rundown of my itinerary for the weekend. Next Friday, which is Friday the... try and figure that out. If it's the... See, I try and get something on my laptop and it just doesn't work. It's just like... you know, normal laptops like... well, it's the 5th of May. My laptop's like... just give me a sec. It's the 5th of May. It's so slow, my laptop. Seriously, I cannot explain to you how slow my laptop is. Right, I'll just use my phone, that's easier. I'll find out the date then. Jesus Christ. 6th of May now, so 7 plus 6 is... it'll be the 13th of May. 13th of May, Friday. Friday the 13th of May 2011. I'll be leaving for London in the evening. Get to London, probably go to Victoria Place, catch a bite to eat at McDonald's maybe, get a drink, get on another coach in London Victoria, and then from that point, about 11:30 at night, I'll be on a coach for 8 or 9 hours, and I'll arrive in Glasgow on Saturday morning. From there, I'm going to go to the venue, which is the SECC in Glasgow. I'm not sure if there's like a better way to say that, but it's that arena in Glasgow. I've been meeting the guy who's giving me the ticket, great guy on the Rush forum. Then I'll probably go back into town, do some shopping, maybe try and find some cheap WWE DVDs. That'd be a plus, wouldn't it? Probably going to see if I can find a cinema and I can catch Attack the Block, which is coming out next week, and it looks awesome. Half my reason in going to watch this film is because Nick Frost is in it and he's awesome. But it's by Joe Cornish, if anyone remembers the Adam and Joe show. Awesome guy. And I'm really looking forward to watching his directorial debut. It looks really good. It looks like the Shaun of the Dead for Alien films. It looks awesome. I'll probably try and catch that because I'm going to have to kill a lot of time during the day before I go to see Rush. Now if you don't know who Rush is, I'll give you a brief explanation. Rush is a rock band. It's been around since the 70s. And I can't really describe their music to you apart from just using the term rock, but it really, I think, who was it who described it best was Gene Simmons of Kiss. You can't really describe it. Rush is just Rush. You know, that's what it sounds like. It's got 3 guys in it and they create such a sound with their music. There's Neil Peart, arguably the greatest drummer in the world right now and has been since Keith Moon died. Alex Lifeson, in my opinion, the most underrated guitarist of all time. He is amazing. And Geddy Lee, the singer and bassist, who's an amazing bassist, and his singing's great. And seriously, these guys are amazing. Now, I'm not holding out any hopes to be as good as they were in their prime, but you know, they're pushing their 60s and now, and it's, you know, I'm sure it's going to be amazing. I've seen videos of the show. It's a Time Machine tour, and there's like a, you know, big stage just set around, you know, a time theme, and it kind of, the clock counts down, you know, 1978, and then we'll have a song from there, and you know, it looks really cool. I cannot wait, and it's really close, I think, to the stage, so it's going to be awesome. And that is the main reason I'm getting this little HD camcorder, so I can, you know, capture some of this. They're playing my favourite Rush song of all time, La Villa Strangiato. I can't even explain how good that piece of music is. It's going to be amazing to see live, and I can't believe I'm going to be seeing it in like a week. It is so exciting. After that, I'm going to go back to Glasgow city centre. I'm going to sit my ass down in Glasgow coach station for about 4 hours. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll try and figure that out as I go along. I'll be armed with probably a book and my MP3 player. 4 AM, we'll be getting a coach back to London. Getting there about 2 o'clock Sunday afternoon. At which point I'm probably going to go to Abbey Road. Popular tourist destination, but it's not because of the Beatles. I'm not going to go there and take a picture on the zebra crossing at Abbey Road. I just want to go there because that's where Pink Floyd made most of their albums, you know, particularly Wish You Were Here, my favourite album of all time. Well, there we go, Wish You Were Here. And Pink Floyd is my favourite band of all time, next to Rush and The Who, and that's what's going to happen on Sunday, and it's even bigger for me. Rush is awesome because the band is still together. It's my favourite band that is still going now. Pink Floyd disbanded many years ago. It kind of, you know, they went through a few different incarnations and it's, you know, no longer. But Roger Waters is bringing back The Wall, or he has brought back The Wall, and I'm going to see it. And I can't even explain. There's my ticket. It arrived last week. Roger Waters' The Wall live. Man, Pink Floyd, right, is the best band in the world in my opinion. And I'll give you a brief rundown, right. Roger Waters was the bassist. He sung on quite a lot of the songs, particularly in the later years of Pink Floyd. But he was also the lyricist and the ideas man behind Pink Floyd. Now Pink Floyd, a lot of their work is concept albums, and he was the main man behind that. He came up with, you know, Dark Side of the Moon. People talk about Dark Side of the Moon and they say, you know, that's one of the greatest albums of all time, you know. And while I prefer David Gilmour, the lead guitarist and lead singer, I prefer him to Roger Waters, and I much prefer to see him live. And as much as, you know, David Gilmour's, you know, his epic guitaring and his beautiful voice, you know, kind of made Dark Side of the Moon along with Richard Wright on vocals and creating those soundscapes on the keyboards, and Nick Mason with the drumming and his programming that made it just a mental album. It was Roger Waters' his lyrics and ideas behind Dark Side of the Moon that made it, you know. And it's going to be such an honour to see Roger Waters live. I can't explain it. I'm so excited that it's only a week away, man. It's going to be awesome. I mean, I'm right up in the nosebleeds at the back of the arena. This seat was £75. I paid 140 for it. I'll just go out there and say that. I'll be honest. I bought it from like a third-party ticket site, and I've only been able to afford it recently, and well, afford it, you know. But I had to be there, and when I found out that it was the day after Rush in Glasgow, I just thought, that's there. The stars are aligned. I have to go. I have to go, and it's going to be amazing. And my video might be running a bit long now, but basically, The Wall was one of the best Pink Floyd albums. It's not one of my favourites. I have many favourites before The Wall, but it is a dark, moving masterpiece. It's basically about Pink Floyd. It's a concept album, and the story is about a man called Pink Floyd who's a rocker. They don't do that in any other albums, but just for the purposes of The Wall, this guy called Pink Floyd is a rocker. He's alienated by his audience. His mother was, you know, too overbearing, and, you know, he was troubled in school, and his wife is cheating on him, and all these things build up around him, and a mental wall is built. And, you know, he's got to break down that wall because he's spiraling down, he's having delusions and so on, and it's just an amazing album. And, you know, people always think Comfortably Numb when they think Pink Floyd. Comfortably Numb is so much more powerful when you listen to The Wall, because it makes so much more sense to the whole, you know, the whole story. And when they put The Wall live, they actually built a wall on the stage, a physical wall. So the half of the gig, you know, at the end of the first side of the wall, you didn't see the band were behind the wall. It was a revolutionary, you know, piece of concert history, really, and it was so big they could only do a few of them. And it is now the 30th anniversary of the live Wall shows, and Roger's bringing it back one more time. Probably his last tour. You know, he's in his 60s now, and it's going to be amazing. I've seen videos. It's been going on in America and Canada for quite a while, and the videos look amazing. I mean, there's a huge wall, and there's projections and videos. They've put so much effort into a modernised version of this concert, and I cannot wait. It is going to be amazing. And after The Wall, I'm probably going to just stagger to the hotel, book the hotel for London, just in a daze, because I just can't see it I can't see it disappointing me in any way, shape or form. It's going to be amazing. And yeah, that's the epic journey. And I'm gonna get back to the hotel room, probably, you know, get down some of my thoughts. I'm gonna be making a video diary, a road diary. I'm gonna be on the road, I guess. And yeah, that's gonna be the first bed I see in about 2-3 days. And then I'll be going home, getting a coach back to Cardiff on Monday morning, and then I'll tell you all about it. But man, I can't wait. And if it sounds interesting to you, that's great, because I like sharing that kind of stuff. And I'll be trying to pick up a few wrestling DVDs, maybe, if I see any cheap ones knocking around. So look out for that if it interests you. If it doesn't, no worries. It's going to be amazing for me, and I just want to document it, and it's going to be fucking sick. So yeah, cheers for watching.